What up, tubers? Welcome back to another Arena Open here on Arena. We've got the Cons of Tarkir flashback for this Arena Open event. So I don't know how good this sealed is going to be best of one style, but best of one is generally the way to go for the Arena Open day one. Day two will be draft best of three, but let's just get cracking to our packs. As always, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. Okay. Well, our best rare, I think, here is going to be the Ghostfire Blade. In a world of a bunch of 3-mana 2/2s, this is a fantastic equipment. Grim Haruspex is fine, nothing exciting. Ascendancy can be really, really good, but it's hard to kind of pull this off in limited. You need a good number of creatures and non-creatures, of course. Shanker's great, but I don't know how it's going to be in this format. This is a lot slower of a format, but it's still a good card if you can play it. The Foothills is honestly fine if I end up playing red or green and have some number of Delve cards, but it's not the rare we wanted to see. So this sealed format is super wonky. The vast majority of the time, you are not going to have good individual colors, and you're really going to have to bank on your multicolor cards, of which you should have plenty, in addition to all the lands. So first and foremost, I'm going to take a peek at what fixing I have, just in terms of lands. And kind of all over the place. Have a lot of red and green fixing. One dismal backwater is kind of sad, but let's take a peek here real quick. Surprisingly, it looks like I have a decent number of white playables. 2 Bondkin, 2 Feet, Falconer, Horde Chief. Smite's fine. A couple of Morphs are fine. Individually, blue is unplayable. This blue here is just unplayable, so no need to look at that. Oh, black has double debilitating injury. Again, in a world of 3-mana 2/2s, debilitating injury is fantastic. So let's take a peek at black. Nowadays, this would be like a 1-mana card. I don't recall it being particularly good in this format, even though it does have a lot of keywords. Skull Hunter, Haruspex, Bitter. Okay, some okay playable. Black. Swift Spear, Arc Lightning, Low, not too much red. We do have the King of the North, the Woolly Lockston, the biggest of the common morphs. Probably going to have to go some combination of like white, black, which means we get Chief of the Edge. We'll probably be able to play a lot of these Mardu cards after all. Yeah, we might just be like a Mardu aggro deck. Really just like splashing maybe a teeny bit of red, depending on. I mean, it's always worth looking at your morph cards, right? Because if you have some free green sources or whatever, it's not bad to just play like Woolly Lockston and whatnot, especially since we have the Ghostfire Blade for all of the colorless creatures that we have. First is like fine, Master. Let's see. Any other morphs I'm looking over? Not particularly. Okay, let's take a peek. This is going to be generally a 3+ color format. In fact, in sealed, I'm guessing you should probably be playing 4 or 5 colors the majority of the time. But I'm guessing here we're actually going to be able to go pretty solidly black-white, maybe just splashing red for a couple of our better red cards, right? Let's see. Red, blue, green. We do not get that. Actually, our fixing's not that great. I have 2 Windscarred Crags, but the Blossoming Sands and Foothills don't really help all that much. A lot of these morph cards are pretty filler. But no, this still looks like a pretty solid deck for sealed, honestly. We might even want to try to run this Rush of Battle for the aggro warriors. We have quite a few warriors here in our deck, 10. Yeah. This might be one of the weird few sealed pools in this format where I'm going to get a little bit more aggressive. I'm just deciding if I want to splash the Woolly Lockston. I don't think we want to play the Sagu Archers. pretty happy splashing all of these red cards, I think. The Shanker, the Rough Rider. Horse Shrieker's honestly pretty good. Ringlow's fine. Arc Lightning. Arc Lightning's not amazing, but it's good enough, probably. Actually, I need to make quite a few cuts here, don't I? It's probably just safer to cut the War Shrieker. And maybe I don't need Arc Lightning and Bringlow. Splashing removal's good, but it's not maybe necessary here. Yeah, actually, this is a really decent looking black-white sealed pool, isn't it? It's not like we need a ton of morph creatures for the Ghost Fireblade to be good. It's just good with all of the morph creatures. Probably cut the purse here. This might be one of the rare 17 land decks in the format. This looks like a draft deck. How's my removal now that I've cut the red stuff? I have the 2 injuries, Smite the Monstrous. The Feat of Resistances can kind of be removal spells, or at the very least they protect. Most removal in this format's really bad and expensive, so Feat of Resistance is oftentimes a blowout. I'm just debating if I want to get that Rush of Battle in, like I was saying now. I think we probably do. I'm still running, what, 9 warriors? What am I cutting, though? Hulkblade's really good with our Feat of Resistances. It's good with the Bondkins as well. First Strike, Death Touch. I suppose I could just cut one of these morph, but... Oh, we have Falconer, too. That's right. Jeez. Man, we have a lot of actually good Outlast creatures, don't we? Maybe I can just cut one of these Krumars? Or maybe I don't need the feat or the Rush of Battle. Seems fine, though. Yeah, I think I'm just going to run 17 lands. Get the 2 Windscarred. And that's it. That's fine. Not going to run Wooded Foothills because we're only going to run like 1 or 2 mountains. That looks really good to me. A surprisingly good warrior sealed pool. It's 8 white sources, 7 black. It's probably fine. Okay, no, that looks good. I think this is going to be a really nice sealed pool here for the Arena Open. Yeah, I'm actually surprised So, excuse me. Feels like we might have opened a little bit above average because I don't think decks in this format are generally going to be this cohesive. Fortunately, our opening hand here is pretty garbo. That looks much better. I'm going to pitch the mountain here since we're on the draw. If I was on the play, I think I would maybe pitch Feat of Resistance. But we should still be able to find a land in the first couple of draw steps. 4 colors for our opponent already on turn 2. Well, that's a really good start for our opponent. Sheesh, there's a green as well. Tuskard Captain's a good one. Let's just level up here. I'm gonna face up the Harrisbecks. I could play it as a morph and kind of scare them, but then if they killed my Falconer, I would lose the value of drawing a card. Sure, that's fine. Take 2 because they cannot outlast. I'm going to attack for 3 here and just hold up Feat of Resistance instead of leveling up our Falconer, I think. Kind of awkward they haven't played a morph for these double injuries. Man, they've drawn 5 of their duels, and they have Armament Core. Sheesh. All right. I'm gonna level up the Bondkin and pass. I'm gonna take 5 here. I don't think passing with double Feat of Resistance open is right, though. Okay. Geez, 6 of their duels. What? Seems good. Oh, okay, well at least that Jeskai student was more of a filler card for them. Let's kill the 2/2 Death Toucher. Play land and pass. So now we have 6 power worth of first strike available. The best case scenario is they try to attack and go for a trick and we get them with the Feat of Resistance. Alright, looks like they're just gonna plan on sitting back then. That's good too. Alright, I'm gonna block with both my first strikers. So we bounce off here, and we don't even lose our Bondkin. Yeah, let's play out our 4/3 flyer. Keeping hold of the feat number 2. Jeez, how many duels did they open? That's insane. Can try to put them on a 2-turn clock if I wanted to. But these both have trample. Putting them on a 2-turn clock doesn't seem wrong. So we just chump here. This is going to be 7, 13 minus 3. We're going to take 10. Okay. I guess if they had attacked with everything, I would have died. That's not going to kill us. Last card in their hand. All right. It's end of turn. This is going to give it flying. Nice. Wow. Crazy. Whew. Yeah, our deck is sick. The double feat of resistance is so good for us. We have so many outlasters, and we drew the flying and first striking there, which was able to hold them off and then beat them down in 2 turns. Our deck is real nice for a sealed pool. Can't stop saying that. Ugh, this is... The thing about our deck is that I think I really need to have something on turn 2. At the lowest, turn 3. Do not mind seeing a Hate Blade turn 1 from the opponent, though. Okay, so they're probably going to be on a Warriors deck themselves. At this rate, I'm not going to actually do anything until turn 5. That's very bad. Alright, discard a land. Wow. Yeah, not doing anything the first 4 turns in this format is extremely bad. Usually you have at least something to do on turn 3 because of the number of morphs. Like, I'm going to play this Rough Rider out, and we have to hope that they don't have a removal spell. The good news is their card quality seems a little bit lower, but that's not going to matter if I don't do anything the first 10 turns, you know? Okay, that's a very good sign. In fact, now we might be able to get them. So the Rough Rider attacks, makes something unable to block. We turn off their Death Toucher. We have to assume they're going to go for something here, and we have Feat of Resistance. And if they don't, great. Okay. Play our Bondkin, hold up the Feat of Resistance. That's really good. That's really bad. But we do have Smite for that. So if they ever put a... If they ever trigger Prowess, right? Yeah, I think what I'm actually going to do here is just pass with, once again, double Feat of Resistance open. Okay. Well, this is actually fine because we have the double feat, so I'm going to take 4. Go red. Go red. I take 4. We eat both of their relevant creatures. We're sitting very nice. Good. Okay. Feat of Resistance is so sick. Let's see, which one do I want to kill? I guess we'd rather kill the flyer here, and then we can play out our scavenger after. Play something with 4 or more power, please. Give their stuff 4 or more power. Okay. I will trade here. It's just a little bit too risky not to. They're going to gain 7 life because those are both warriors. Sure. So I'm going to die to Arrow Storm. I'm committing to that. Nice. It would appear they maybe have nothing here. I'm going to turn off the student because our creatures have first strike. Wow. I am getting so Oh, wait, no, that wouldn't have No, it does matter. I'm getting so punished. Oh, no. Oh, my God. So what would have happened? If I had turned off the Death Toucher... Are you kidding with these draws? Well... I'd have thrown this one. No. They just had Throttle. Are you kidding? Okay. Whatever. Well, we were in really good shape, and then they ripped some goodies, huh? Jesus Christ. Let's see. So if I turn off the Death Toucher instead, they throttle the 6/5, and they get to eat my Rough Rider still, but I would be left with the Bondkin at least. Man, that feels like I got a little bit unlucky. Good beats. We did keep a slow hand, and they had a fast start, but their card quality was a little bit lower overall. But they had some power. Man, Crackling Doom, Shanker are both fantastic. Don't think I played it wrong. I think maybe just got a little bit unlucky. Ooh. This hand is quite nice. I can attack for 1 next turn because of the pump up the Chief here. Our opponent's on a slower one for... Oh my god, our curve is insane. This is like the dream curve out. What the heck? Look at this start. If they don't kill my Horde Chief, or Chief of the Edge, they're basically just dead. Yeah, they've just played a 3-mana 2/2. I'm probably gonna die to end hostilities, I'm sure. Pump effect, that's fine. Sure. In that case, I'm gonna run out the Rough Rider then. Because if they don't kill this, they're just dead. That's fine. Eats up their whole turn. That's interesting. That makes attacking with everything a little bit more tempting. But I think we're gonna level up here. This is where they're stabilizing for sure. Just playing out a 1/5, yeah. There it is. That's great. Now we've got Death Touch first strike. I can't complain about this game. Our draw was nuts. I mean, we didn't have any creature interaction, but crazy start. Main phase bounce. Okay. Sure. They just have to continuously play on the defensive. That's so good too, obviously. So let's go level up. Level up. Oh, Feat of Resistance does not work versus colorless creatures. Now, what I can do here is put the 1/1 counter on the Knight. Oh, wait, I can give it protection from Temur Charm. Never mind, what am I talking about? Silly me. That's pretty good. Alright. Clearly they bricked. Yeah, our draw was great. That's the thing. I mean, my deck just plays out like a draft deck. And in a world of sealed, where most things are going to be slower, really do have the capability of just running people over before they... I mean, I might not have the powerful top end that a lot of people have, but we have the consistency and the speed, so... Alright, not a bad hand. We have our Ghost Fire Blade with one of our few morphs. Forest start from the opponent. Generally, that's a good sign for you, if your opponent's leading on one color. Crazy, okay. I don't mind offering the trade for the morph. Monastery Flock, sure. Smoky Teller and they're missing lands. Alright. We have time to kind of actually sit back here then, since they're missing land drops and they only have one color. This will be extremely favorable for us. Time to start blading them. If they want to double block, I am A-okay with this. That was our 1/5 flyer. It would have been a 3-power flyer, though, which would have been good, of course, but... if they don't hit a land here, it's going to be game over pretty quickly. Okay, that's fair. Interesting block, since I had 5 mana. We'll take the free eat and have a 5/8. Tap land, that's too bad for them. We do not need to Shanker this turn. This is a better turn to just set up. Take the 2 removal spells. Go ahead and give Death Touch. Okay, hey, they're hitting their colors now. And they're still at 19 life, so... it's not like they're dead. Injury and rush. Unnecessary. Just put them on a 2-turn clock now. Damn. So they kept a mono green hand, and they've since then drawn so many different duels. It's a nice smite target. Though they don't have access to the Wrath colors, so it's going to be better just to ankle shank here and force them to chump instead. Good, okay. That puts us to 3-1, yeah. Let's keep it going, our deck's great. On the play. Ooh. Okay, this is a little bit risky, but I'm going to go ahead and keep it. If I draw a swamp off the top, we're going to have a really nice hand. Okay, this is where it's really, really pivotal. Oof. We got there. Something better lucky than good. Monastery from our opponent. Okay, there's green as well. They've got the Knuckle Blade already. Jeez Louise. I think I have to 2-for-1 myself on that. Turn 3 Knuckle Blade is disgusting, though. If they had blocked, I would have just used Debilitating Injury, that is to say. Gross. So I have a Smite the Monstrous as my one way to kill that, otherwise not looking too friendly. What we can do is go wide. I'm hoping they attack for 4 here and then like play a morph. Because with Rush of Battle, we can push in quite a bit of damage just by going wide and then doing the pseudo overrun effect. Is this Icy Blast? Oh, Winter Flame. Sure. That's okay. That was actually not too bad of a turn cycle. They gained 2 life and killed a morph creature. We'd prefer that. We actually want them to try to race us. Because the surprise Rush of Battle. Nice, that's fine. So another swamp here would be really good. That's also really good, of course. Not being able to cast the Skull Hunter in addition there kind of sucks, but what can you do? Give that Pro Blue, counter their Crippling Chill. So they can hit me for 8 here. Oh, no, because I have Pro Blue, so the Knuckle Blade can't attack into it. That's funny. God, I really want to Skull Hunter them with only 1 card in their hand, but this is the perfect time to Rush of Battle because I'm going to gain 8 life. If they block, they still take 8. I gain 8. If they don't block, I gain 8, and they go to 1. Nice. And if we're just losing a War Behemoth, we don't really mind that. Beautiful. We still have a lot of follow-up gas. And they're forced to sacrifice the banner to try to find something. Okay, that's great. Really needed to hit another black source, but oh well. Nice. Let's go, baby. Turn 3 Savage Knuckleblade, not good enough versus the Black-White Warriors. And that is a 4-1 start for us. Let's go to the next. Okay, 4-1, on to game 6. That'll be a keeper on the draw. Turn 1 Ancestor, turn 2 Injuries. Definitely good enough to keep, and any white source unlocks 2 very, very nice cards for us, so... we can just start leveling our Ancestor for a while. Ah, perfect. Alright, what morph you got for me? Most morphs are 5 to flip, good morphs anyways. So we don't need to immediately debilitating injury the first one. Now is where double debilitating makes a lot of sense. We're going to first kill this second one they played, because that's more likely to be better. Woolly. And now I can either decide to kill the other morph or do some mana stuff. I think we'll just kill both morphs here. Mystic of the Hidden Way, yeah. I think I want to kill those 2/2s before they get to 5 and can flip them, because we might not get another better target, you know? So let's go level up. Level up. Pass. And then we can start attacking in the air from here, holding up Feet of Resistance basically the rest of the game. Yep. Nice. Bonkin. Morph. Smack for 6 in the air. Only 1 card left in their hand. They're playing it as a morph. Okay, but that could just be a thing they cannot flip yet, so... we're looking rather good. Level up. Flip the other flyer. Smack them for 7. Nice. Telling you. We've got ourselves a draft deck in Sealed, which is really good. Alright, we've had a couple of one-and-dones in the Arena Open lately for Sealed. Hopefully we can continue that rate. I just jinxed myself, I'm sure, but feeling good so far. We need to get 2 wins before 2 losses. This hand's a little bit awkward. We have like our worst creatures, but oh well. Okay, I'm gonna lead on the tap land here still. I'll play Disowned Ancestor turn 2 instead. Do a couple of lands in a row so I can go morph into 4-drop. It's another good sign, like I said, when your opponent is stuck on a mono color. Usually that's pretty good for you. Wow, 4 planes? It's kind of nuts. I don't even know if I'm supposed to play out this Krumar since it doesn't even attack into the Salt Road Patrol, but what we're hoping is they level it up a couple of times and we might be able to smite it. They're morph, sure. That's good. I don't want to play out the Falconer until I can also hold up protection, though. So we're just going to chill. Falconer's like our most important card here. There's green. There's 1 level up. It's good. Now I can actually attack with my Unyielding. Oh, maybe this is Monastery Flock? Pro Black, Feed of Resistance? Sure. Um... Okay, I think this is worth it. Because with the 1/1 counter, it's going to be a 4/4 flyer, so... So that means I don't have a way to protect my Falconer anymore. Reach? Ah, that's annoying. Well, now our hope is that they just level up their long shot squad once or whatever, you know? And then we can smite it and get rid of their reach abilities. Do it. Level that thing up. Excellent. Hoot and the tap out. Okay, good. Ooh, and we even get to get their last card out of their hand here. That's so nice. So, smite the long shot, take care of reach. Smack in for 6 in the air. Hunter the last card away and then level up the Falconer. Surrock. They only have 4 mana open after doing that. There we go. That's another nice one, obviously. Okay, now we have Death Touch on our counters. Yeah, buddy, let's go! Yeah. Okay, 6 and 1. Ugh, I will be very, very happy if we can just one and done the con sealed, because this sealed is crazy. It's just so much it's like, it feels like there's more variance in this sealed than other sealeds because it's a 3, 4, 5 color format generally. Ah, this is like right on the border of keepability. This hand is... oof. Alright, well, third color was a good draw. Yep, no blocks. If they play a morph, we're gonna injury the morph. Heir of the Wilds, that is also worth using an injury on. I need to find creatures pretty badly here. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, let's do it. Let's just start attacking. Ooh, that's problematic. But the good news is, once they level it up once, we can smite it. That was a fantastic... that was probably one of our best draws in this scenario. Because now our Rush of Battle next turn is fat. Okay, we're hoping they don't have a Savage Punch here. That's fine. All right. So no attacks, probably. Ooh. Well, now I don't even rush a battle, right? I just attack with everything. Because they have so many chumps. Nope, I have first... Oh, okay. I see what they're doing. Well, that makes sense. So they're going to lose their Sagu Archer and their Piercer. Take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's a good block. I'm just going to do this now while they're tapped out. I like that. I mean, that was a really good deal for us, but I think that was the correct play for them. Nice! We did it! That is, oh my god, speed run. Less than 50 minutes, one loss, and that was from the opponent, they had their own ankle shanker, and they drew a couple of spells off the top. And yeah, wow. I think I got very lucky with this pool. Again, so close to just 2 color. We were splashing 2 very, very good red cards, but this was a sick, sick Warriors deck. 2 feet of resistance, pulled weight, 2 debilitating injury, insane. The Falconer amazing with all the other 1/1 counter synergies of Bondkin and the Nightblade. I am really pleased with that. I was worried that this was going to be like a 10 entry event because of how swingy the colors are. But that feels good. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Good luck if you're playing in your own opens. I'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.